We were asking, don't we, why do human beings live this way?
What is the root?
The turmoil, the confusion, the sorrow behind it all, conflict, violence. And so many people offering different ways of solving the problems. The Asiatic gurus and the priests all over the world, and the new books, everybody offering a new solution, a new method, a new way of solving the problems. And I'm sure this has been going on for a million years. Do this and you'll be all right. Do that and you'll be all right. But nothing seems to have succeeded to make man live in order, happily, intelligently, without any of this chaotic activities going on. Right? Why can't human beings, so-called educated, knowing all the scientific knowledge, biology, sociology, everything as now is open to every human being. Why do human beings live this way, in this appalling misery? Some of them are conscious, some of them are unconscious. Some of them say, well, this is all right, it's only for a few years and then I'll die, it's a jolly good business and doesn't matter. So why? What is the, why?
Well, I've often said that they do it because it gives them the very sorrow, the very turmoil, the very problems themselves is the security. I mean,
But I'm sure
I wouldn't.
that doesn't.
No, I don't
That
really
doesn't-
think so.
you
I
don't
think
think
people
so?
just get used to it. I mean, they miss anything they're used to, but that's, in other people get used to scrap fighting and, and they miss it when they don't have it, but that isn't the primary reason in my view. I mean, why they got started.
What's the primary reason?
Well, that's what we wanted to
That's
get
what
at,
we're
but I just
exploring.
feel that whatever happens, you get used to it and you come to miss it after a while just
Yeah.
because you're used to it, but that doesn't explain why it's there.
I was reading the other day, some writer saying, historically, 5,000 years, historically, there have been 5,000 wars. Thousands of people killed, millions killed, women crying. You follow the whole, and still we are going on.
That's right. I had the same experience. One time I was working and a guy said to me that he wanted to go to Vietnam to fight because otherwise his life was every night at the bar.
I know, but that isn't the reason. Why?
No, that's not the reason, but there's something, we hold on to the conflict and the sorrow.
Is it we like it?
No, it's not that we like it, it's that we almost like not liking it. There's a kind of orientation, a kind of,
Have
if
we
I
all-
know my conflict, I know where I'm at.
No, have we all become neurotic?
Yes.
Huh?
The whole thing is neurotic.
Are you saying that?
Yes. The whole society is neurotic.
Which means entire humanity is neurotic?
I think so. I mean, this is the argument we have all the time. Is the society sick? And then if you say the society's sick, what's your judgment? What's the value you're using for comparison?
Which is yourself who are neurotic.
Right.
So when you are faced with that human beings live this way and have accepted it for millennia. There have been saviors, there have been gurus, there have been teachers, there have been you follow? And yet they go on this way. And you say, well, we're all half crazy, demented, from top to bottom, corrupt. And I come along like us, come along, say, why?
Why do we do it?
Why?
are
Why do we
crazy?
keep it up?
Yeah.
Why are we crazy? Right. I have it my children. I say to my children, this is a sick society. Look, they spend 50 hours a week in front of the television box. That's their whole life. My children, they laugh at me. All their friends are doing it.
You know, I'm moving beyond that.
Yes.
Why?
Why? Without it, what?
I know, no, not without it, what? Why
That's
first?
what we run into.
No, well, no, that's merely a secondary effect.
Secondary, yeah.
You see, I think that we get to depend on it, as we were saying this morning, to occupy us and so on. And Vietnam might seem some release from the boredom of the pub or whatever, but
And also-
that's secondary.
And also, when I go to Vietnam or fight war, there are all responsibilities taken
Yeah.
away from me. Somebody else is responsible, the generals.
Right.
In the old days, people used to think that war would be a glorious
Yeah.
thing. You
It-
see, that when the war started in England, everybody was in a state of high elation. and
Exactly.
They didn't know what was in store, you see.
And they're all united.
Mm-hmm.
And,
So, come, why?
Why?
Is it that we have started out on the wrong path?
That's
Or
only
is it,
part of
is it the species don't kill themselves, you know, the animal species, but we are the species that kill each other.
Right.
So looking at all this panorama of horror and misery, and I feel this very strong because when I travel all over the place, I see this extraordinary phenomenon going on. In India, in America, here, everywhere. And I said, why do people live this way, accept these things, read history, and know, if only it is no longer concealed, they have become cynical. It's all there.
That's right. They have become cynical.
well, nobody believes anything can be done about it. I mean, that's one point.
Now, that's it.
That's it.
Is it no, we feel that we cannot do anything about it.
That's for sure.
That's been an old story. People say human nature is that
Can never
way.
be altered.
Yeah. I mean, that's not new at all.
It's not new.
No, but that's certainly true. That people feel, or we feel, I mean, let's not say people, we feel that, like I said this morning, that this is the way it is. This is the way we live.
I know, but why don't you change it?
Why don't we change it?
I mean, you see your son looking at the television for 50
Right,
hours a day.
right.
You see your son going off to Vietnam, killed, maimed,
Right.
blinded. For what?
Right.
Sorry. There have been pacifists, there have been warmen, hawks, doves.
Right.
Well, look, I mean, many people have said we don't accept that human nature is this way. We will try to change it, and it didn't work. You know, so many people did that, right?
I know.
The communists tried it, the socialists tried it, some others tried it. I mean,
The utopians,
the
all
utopians,
Right.
and you know, and there's been so much bad experience that all adds up to the idea that human nature doesn't change.
change.
You know, when Freud came along, Freud made his studies. He never set up psychoanalysis as to change people. He said, we can only study about people, but we'll
No,
never help
I'm
them.
not interested. I know now. I don't have to read Freud or Jung or you
Yeah.
or anybody. It's there right in front of me.
Right.